American actress Hayden Panettiere, who was best known for her roles in Heroes and Nashville. She has died. She was just 36 years old.
Hayden Panettiere, Heroes and Nashville star, leaves behind a fortune that makes her family cry. She survived a brother's death, a public battle with addiction, and a relationship that made national headlines for all the wrong reasons. Now, at 36, Hayden Panettiere is gone, and the money she leaves behind is only a small part of a story that's breaking hearts across the country. Hayden Panettiere died on Sunday, August 16, 2026, in Greenville, South Carolina. First responders were called to a residence after a 911 report of an unresponsive woman and found her in cardiac arrest. Despite efforts to revive her, she was pronounced dead that afternoon. The Greenville County Coroner's Office later confirmed there were no signs of trauma, and her official cause of death is still pending further tests. Some early dispatch reports referenced a possible overdose, but authorities have not confirmed that as the cause, so it's important not to jump to conclusions while the investigation continues. Her father, Skip Panettiere, released a short statement on behalf of the family, calling her an incredible light and a force of nature who brought love and joy to everyone who knew her, both personally and through the millions who watched her on screen. He asked for privacy while the family processes what he called an unimaginable loss. For a generation of viewers, Hayden Panettiere was practically impossible to avoid. She started working as a baby, landed a soap opera role by age 4, and voiced Princess Dot in Pixar's A Bug's Life before she was even 10. But it was 2006 that changed everything, when she played Claire Bennett, the indestructible cheerleader on NBC's Heroes. The show turned her into a global name almost overnight. When it ended, she didn't fade. She reinvented herself as Juliet Barnes on ABC's Nashville, earning 2 Golden Globe nominations and becoming one of the most recognizable faces in country music culture, despite never actually being a country singer herself. Financially, reports estimate her net worth somewhere between $6 and $15 million, a wide range that reflects just how much of celebrity wealth reporting is guesswork. Most of it reportedly traces back to her years on Nashville, supplemented by Heroes, her Scream franchise appearances, voice work in the Kingdom Hearts video games, and modeling deals with brands like Neutrogena and Kohl's earlier in her career. But the fortune isn't really what people are talking about right now. It's everything she went through to get here. In 2018, while raising her daughter Kaya with former partner Vladimir Klitschko, Panettiere made the decision to step back from custody so she could get treatment for alcoholism, substance abuse, and severe postpartum depression. It cost her professionally. She later said Neutrogena dropped her as a spokesperson after she spoke publicly about postpartum depression, a decision that looks especially harsh by today's standards. Her relationship with actor Brian Hickerson brought years of legal trouble, including multiple domestic violence arrests between 2019 and 2020. In 2021, Hickerson pleaded no contest to felony charges and received jail time, probation, and a protective order. The two reportedly reconciled anyway, and were together again in the days before her death. Then there was the loss of her younger brother, Jansen Panettiere, who died suddenly in 2023 at just 28 from heart complications. She later said losing him felt like losing half of herself, and she carried that grief for years. Just months before her death, Panettiere released a memoir, This Is Me: A Reckoning, where she opened up about all of it, the addiction, the abuse, the grief, in her own words. Fans who showed up to her book signing this past spring said she seemed more grounded than she had in years. So what does Hayden Panettiere leave behind? An estate worth millions, yes, but also a body of work spanning 3 decades, a daughter who will grow up with her mother's own story instead of tabloid headlines, and a family that's now grieving for the second time in 3 years. Whatever the investigation in South Carolina ultimately finds, her family is asking the public for the one thing fame rarely allows: a little space to grieve. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.